9 life examples. 1. You don't must have a fantasy. Americans on ability shows consistently talk about their fantasies. Find if you have something you for a long time needed to do, longed for, like in your heart, take the plunge. All things considered, it's something worth talking about to do with your time, pursuing a fantasy. Furthermore, in the event that it's a sufficiently large one, it'll take you the majority of your life to accomplish. So when you get to it and gazing into the chasm of the insignificance of your accomplishment, you'll be practically dead. So it won't make any difference. I never truly had one of those fantasies. Thus I advocate energetic commitment to the quest for momentary objectives. Be miniature aggressive, put your head down and work with satisfaction on whatever is before you. No one can tell where you could wind up. No. The following commendable pursuit will most likely show up in your fringe, which is the reason you ought to watch out for long-haul dreams. Assuming you concentrate excessively far before you won't see the sparkly thing out the side of your eye. 2. Don't look for bliss. Bliss resembles a climax. All things being equal excessively, it disappears. Kate occupied and intend to make another person blissful. Also, you could observe you get some as an incidental effect. We didn't develop to be continually happy, satisfied. Homo erectus got eaten prior to passing on their qualities. 3. Recollect it's all karma. You are fortunate to be here. You are incalculably, limitlessly fortunate to be conceived, standing that you can't genuinely assume praise for your triumphs nor really fault others for their disappointments will humble you and make you more empathetic. Sympathy is natural, but at the same time it's something you can chip away at mentally. 4. Workout. Please accept my apologies. You pale smoking way of thinking graduates angling your eyebrows into a Cartesian bend. As you watch the human development crowd winding their direction through them, the smaller than usual traffic cones of their reality, you are off base and they are correct. Well, you're half correct. You think subsequently you are, yet in addition you run. In this manner you rest. In this manner you're not overpowered by existential anxiety. You can't be can't and you would rather not be play a game, do yoga, siphon iron, run, whatever, yet deal with your body. You will require it. A large portion of you horde are going to live to almost 100. And, surprisingly, the least fortunate of you will accomplish a degree of abundance that most people over the entire course of time could never have longed for. What's more, this long rich life in front of you will make you discouraged. 5. Be challenging for your perspectives. A popular Bond saying states that feelings are like poop chutes in that everyone has one. There is incredible insight in this. However, I would add that conclusions contrast fundamentally from ourselves and that yours ought to be continually and completely inspected. We should think basically and not just about the thoughts of others. Be difficult for your convictions, take them out into the veranda and hit them with a cricket bat. Be mentally thorough, identify your predispositions, your biases, your honors. The majority of society's contentions are kept alive by an inability to recognize subtlety. We will quite often create misleading divisions and afterward attempt to contend one point, utilizing two totally various series of expectations, similar to two tennis players, attempting to dominate a game by hitting flawlessly executed shots from one or the flip side of discrete tennis courts. 6. Be an educator. If it's not too much trouble, kindly be an instructor. Educators are the most excellent and notable individuals on the planet. You don't need to do it everlastingly, yet in the event that you're in uncertainty about what to do, be an astonishing instructor. Regardless of whether you're not an instructor, be an educator, share your thoughts. Try not to underestimate your educator choice in what you realize and shower it. 7. Characterize yourself by what you love. I ended up doing this thing a piece as of late, where assuming somebody requests me what sort from music I like, I say, indeed. I don't pay attention to the radio since pop tune verses and me. Or on the other hand, on the off chance that somebody asks me what food I like, I say, I think truffle oil is abused and marginally disagreeable. What's more, I see it all the time online, individuals whose thought of being important for a subculture is to despise Coldplay or football, or women's activists or the Liberal Party. We tend to characterize ourselves in resistance to stuff as an entertainer. I make my living out of it, however attempt to likewise communicate your enthusiasm for things you love, be illustrative and liberal in your commendation of those you appreciate, send notes to say thanks and give overwhelming applauses, be exposition stuff, not simply against stuff. 8. Regard individuals with less power than you. I have in the past settled on significant choices about individuals I work with, specialists and makers. Important choices dependent generally upon how they treat the team of servers in the eateries we're having the gathering in. I couldn't care less in the event that you're the most impressive feline in the room. I will pass judgment on you on how you treat the most unstrong. So there. 9. At last, don't rush. You don't have to definitely realize how you will manage the remainder of your life. You will before long be dead. Life will here and there appear to be long and intense, and God, it's tiring, and you will now and again be cheerful and in some cases miserable. And afterward you'll be old, and afterward you'll be dead. There was just a single reasonable thing to do with this unfilled presence, and that is fill it, not fill it, fill it. Life is best filled by advancing however much you can, comparably much as you can, investing heavily in anything you're doing, having sympathy, sharing thoughts, running, being excited, and afterward there's adoration and travel and wine and sex and craftsmanship and children and giving and hiking. Yet, you know, all that stuff as of now. It's a unimaginably thrilling thing. This one unimportant existence of yours. Best of luck. Also, thank you for humoring me. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumb up and share with your friend. Thank you for watching.